Today I'm going to be sharing 10 recipes using one of my all-time favorite keto ingredients, pork rinds. I love to use pork rinds in my recipes because not only are they low carb, which makes them really keto friendly, they're also high in protein and they're a lot lower in calories than you might think. They're also incredibly versatile. You can use pork rinds in sweet and savory recipes. If you have a nut allergy or you like to avoid coconut flour, then these recipes are for you. I also want to thank FoodJoy for sponsoring this video and working with me so that I can share these amazing and delicious recipes with you. FoodJoy pork crackle is available throughout New Zealand and Australia. In the description box below, I will leave all of the stockist information so that you know where you can find it close to you. FoodJoy is also 100% Australian owned. FoodJoy have 4 different pork crackle flavors. There's original, and this is the one that I like to use when I'm making sweet recipes, or you can use it in savory recipes, it's just unseasoned. They also have bacon flavor, chili, and spicy barbecue. All of FoodJoy's pork crackle is made from premium quality pork rind, and it is so yummy. Before I start sharing the recipes, I'm going to make my own crushed pork rinds. I always make sure that I have my own batch of ground pork rinds in my pantry that I can grab at a moment's notice. It is so easy to make this yourself. You can do this using any flavor of pork rinds that you like. Add your pork rinds into a small food processor or blender and blitz until you have a fine crumb. Let's tear into the recipes. The first one is one of my all-time favorites, keto pancakes using pork rinds. To make these pancakes, you'll need eggs, heavy whipping cream, a sweetener of choice. I'm using an erythritol stevia blend sweetener, a little cinnamon, and of course, your pork rind crumbs. All of the recipes that I'm making today are in the description box below, including this one. Once you have your mixture, whisk to create your pancake batter and then add to your fry pan. After the pancakes have started to cook, carefully flip them so that both sides are cooked through. And then add whatever toppings you like. The texture of these pancakes are so incredible. It is exactly like real pancakes, fluffy and bread-like. If you thought you couldn't have bread while following a low-carb keto diet, think again. This is the bread for you. This bread is so simple to make. All you need to do is combine eggs, crushed pork rind crumbs, and a teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda. You could also season this bread if you wanted to with any herbs or spices, but I have left mine plain. You mix all of your ingredients together and then pour into a lined loaf pan. Once this bread has baked for about an hour, you can take it out, slice it, toast it, do everything that you would with regular bread. These double choc keto brownies are only 3 grams of net carbs per serve, 4 grams of protein, and 5 grams of fat. They're also super easy to make. Combine all ingredients together in a bowl, including, yes, crushed pork rinds. I'm using the FoodJoy original pork crackle that I have ground up myself. Once all of the ingredients have been mixed together well in a bowl, add to your lined baking dish and then break in some chunks of keto chocolate. These brownies are rich, decadent, and soft, filled with lots of chocolate. The next recipes are these white chocolate raspberry muffins, again made from crushed pork rinds. What's awesome about pork rinds is that it gives such a soft and fluffy consistency, which means you can make any flavor muffin that you like. Combine all of the ingredients together in a bowl except for the fillings, the raspberry and the white chocolate. You'll stir these in later. Once you have your muffin batter ready to go, add to your muffin tin. I recommend lining these either with silicone muffin liners or paper liners and bake in the oven. Once they've rested, you will have soft, delicious, sweet muffins ready to eat for breakfast or a snack throughout the day. Who doesn't love donuts? These cinnamon sugar pork rind donuts are so yummy and really easy to make. Once you've mixed together all of the donut ingredients together to make your donut batter, you can either shallow fry these in a little oil, or I'm using this Kmart pie maker that makes a great baked donut. Once your donuts are done and they're still hot and warm, toss your donuts in a mixture of melted butter and then dip them in your cinnamon sugar. I'm using an erythritol stevia blend sweetener and cinnamon. Add as much cinnamon as you like. These are best enjoyed right away while they're still hot. One of my favorite ways to use crushed pork rinds is as a breadcrumb substitute. It's low carb and it's keto friendly and it makes the food nice and crunchy. Because I wanted a little kick of spice, I used the Food Joy pork crackle chili flavor. Once all of my chicken tenders were coated, I baked these in the oven. You can serve this with a side salad, veggies, and whatever dipping sauce you like. Cob Loaf is a New Zealand and Australian cult classic, something that is loved by so many of us, and yes, it is back on the menu. This bread bowl can be used for any of your favourite dips. Once you've mixed together all of the ingredients to make your bread bowl, bake in the oven. And once it's finished baking, take it out and carefully remove the top of your bread bowl. This is where you can fill in your dip, and of course, I've made a classic Cob Loaf Dip. Serve your bread bowl with the pieces of bread that you took out so that you can use those to scoop out the dip and enjoy. Pasta is one of my all-time favorite foods, and it's really easy to make it keto friendly. Today I'm using a shirataki pasta that has basically 0 calories, 0 carbs, but it packs a punch because it holds all of the flavor of the sauce and the toppings that you put on with it. I toasted 2 flavors of Food Joy pork crackle, chili and bacon, which I'm adding on top of this creamy pasta to soak up the sauce. These cheesecake parfaits are really quick to make if you're craving a sweet treat. The parfait base is just 2 ingredients. Of course, crushed keto pork rinds and a sweetener of choice. I've used an erythritol stevia blend sweetener. Blitz these together in a high-powered bullet and add to your parfait glasses. Then, to make your chocolate cheesecake mousse, combine all of the ingredients back into that bullet. Just make sure that you've cleaned it out first and spoon on top of your parfait base. If you're missing tortillas for your Taco Tuesday, here are my favorite pork rind tortillas that you can make today. To make these pork rind tortillas, all you need is your crushed pork rinds, eggs, water, and any seasonings that you like. The best thing about these tortillas is that they're just over 50 calories per serve and they are 0 carbs. But they have 6 grams of protein and 4 grams of fat. I find the easiest way to make these tortillas is by starting by pan frying them and then finishing them off in the oven. But you can always make them on the stovetop or in the oven, whichever you prefer. Once the tortillas are done, it's time to add your favorite filling. These tortillas are so flexible and they hold their shape without crumbling. That's exactly why pork rinds are one of my favorite ingredients. You can use them in sweet recipes, savory recipes. They are so versatile and so delicious. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!